Hi, I'm Coach Leech, cross-country coach here at St. Mary's Central Catholic. First, I'd like to start out with the thank yous. Thanks to our AD, Coach Notstein, for somehow making the season all come together. It was quite a challenge. Thanks to our trainer, Tim Podolsky, for helping us deal with the many nagging injuries we had through the whole season. He really helped us out. Thanks to the junior parents for coordinating the sanitized, individualized snacks for the athletes after their meets. Thanks to Principal Ryan Weichel for planning the state meet send-off for Dan and the coaches. What an experience it was for us to be escorted out of town legally. A big shout out to all the parents and athletes for adjusting to the many protocols set forth by the Ohio State Athletic Association. You persevered and had a full and successful season, something the coaching staff thought would never happen when the season started. And finally, I'd like to thank my trusty assistant coaches, Coach Milke and Coach Sherry. It was a trying and unusual year, but we survived and we were once again successful. I can't wait to get back to a normal season. At this time, I'd like to introduce Coach Milke. She'll do the girls' awards before I do the girls' stats. The girls' stats, this year we had 10 girls on the team with a combined grade point average of 3.97. Stats for the season were second at the dual meet, 7th at the invite, Tiffin invite, first at the dual meet, second at the Lakota meet, 4th at the St. Joe meet, second at the Huron invite, and 5th at the SBC, and 6th at districts. This team had a lot of nagging injuries this season. They just didn't want to go away. But by the last 2 meets of the season, they pulled together and ran their fastest times. I could have not asked for anything more than that. We are losing 3 to graduation this year, but I'm sure with more summer miles from the underclassmen, we can continue to be competitive and have fun while doing. Congratulations. Coach Milke.
The 2020 Girls Awards are as follows. Sophia Dinsmore receives her first varsity letter and her numerals. Elizabeth Walton receives her first varsity letter and her numerals. Elizabeth is also the recipient of this year's MVP award for being the #1 girl the entire season, all while playing on the tennis team. She improved her time from a 25:22 at her first meet and setting a lifetime best of 22:36 at the conference championships. Congratulations. Riley Whalen receives her first varsity letter and her numerals. Julia Leffler receives her first varsity letter. Sage receives her second varsity letter, and Catherine Linden receives her second varsity letter. Emma Cafton will be receiving her third varsity letter. Congratulations, girls, on your season.
Now we have our senior girl, senior Emily Kessler, receiving her 4th varsity letter, her gold pass, and this year's recipient of the Virtue Award. Emily has been running cross country since junior high, and at that time she's always been one of the top 5 runners on the team. During her high school career, she was always part of the conference, district, and regional teams. Quite an accomplishment. Emily has enjoyed cross country, and I'm sure she will never forget anything about it. From Kelly's Island Virtue Camp to the most memorable, the team trip to Disney. Who can say they ran through hurricane force winds and survived? I wish her the best of luck in their winter and spring sports and in the future. Congratulations, it's been a great 6 years. Senior Kate Milke receiving her first cross-country varsity letter. Kate has ran junior high cross-country and took her freshman year and returned her sophomore year, all while playing varsity tennis. It was rough trying to both do. Can you cut that out? Okay. It was rough trying to do both, but she made it happen, and I'm glad she did. She's been a joy to be around and always been a positive member of the team. This team is going to miss your smile and upbeat attitude next year. We wish you the best of luck in the future, and I'm sure whatever you do in your future, you will tackle it with that smile and be a success. Senior Morgan Meredith receiving her 3rd varsity letter. Morgan has been running cross country since junior high. During her freshman and sophomore seasons, her times continued to drop dramatically, and each meet she ran and was looking for an exciting junior and senior season. But by the middle of her junior year, she developed leg problems that she could not shake. Through all this, She kept an upbeat attitude and continued to train and race to pain. She would not give up, a total team player. Morgan has always been a positive member of the team and fun to be around. I'm going to miss that personality next season. It's been a great 6 years. Good luck to you in the future endeavors. Congratulations. Now we'll go to the boys' season. This year the boys had a combined grade point average of 3.670. There were 11 boys in the team. Team stats this year: they were second at the Huron dual meet, second at the Tippin invite, first at the Sandusky dual meet, second at the Lakota invite, second at the St. Joe invite, third at the Huron invite, and fourth at the SBC, and fourth at districts. The first half of the season was going as planned. Times were dropping and everybody was healthy. Then injuries started creeping in. For the next 4 weeks we fought through them, but not enough. At the district meet, we missed qualifying on to the regionals by only 5 points. What a heartbreaker that was. Although our team missed qualifying on, Mason, Dan, and Christian qualified individually onto the regionals. At regionals, Dan ran the race of his life and once again, making it 4 for 4, qualified onto the state championships. It was a good year considering all the COVID restrictions. I'm looking for a much calmer season in 21. The boys' awards are as follows: Will Humphrey receiving his varsity participation certificate. Boston Kennedy receiving his varsity participation certificate. Judson Dix receiving his varsity participation certificate. Jackson Dismore receives his first varsity letter and this year's recipient of the Virtue Award. Joey Faber receives his first varsity letter and numerals. Charlie Captain receives his first varsity letter and numerals. Dante Torres receives his first varsity letter and numerals. David Grant receives his second varsity letter. Now we'll move on to the seniors. Seniors Mason, Dan, and Christian. I'm lumping these three guys together. All three are receiving their fourth varsity letter and gold passes. Also, all three are recipients of the Cross Country MVP Award for 2020. These three have been great team leaders for the last 4 years. They have run every practice hard and never took the easy way out no matter what. On meet days, I could always count on them to take charge of the team's pre-race warm-up and getting them onto the line on time. Their work ethic is what made them state contenders for their entire high school running careers. They've been strong three-sport athletes and excellent students in the classroom here at SMCC. They're going to be hard to replace. Hopefully, that drive and determination has rubbed off on everybody they've come in contact with here at SMCC. They have definitely amazed me over the last 4 years. We wish them the best of luck in swimming and track and in the future. Congratulations, it's been a great ride. That concludes our awards banquet.